Kiss 106, all the hits. Welcome to the afternoon show. Your boy Nino, and now it's time for Nino's movie review of the week. And this week's movie review is of Kevin Hart's new stand-up special, Irresponsible. And I got to tell you, this has been getting a lot of mixed reviews lately from all over the internet. I mean, whether you're a Kevin Hart fan or not a Kevin Hart fan, I mean, it's been pulled on both sides. People are saying that it's the most hilarious thing they've ever heard to. It's the same old wash, rinse, repeat comedy that he's been using. It's not funny anymore. When is he going to stop doing it? But I got to say, I enjoy Kevin Hart's humor. I mean, he pokes fun at himself without being, too, like, over-the-top degrading, like, okay, that's getting bored. But he says it in a funny way, like when he makes fun of his kids, he's just, poking fun of his little baby with the baby jokes, and when he makes fun of his wife looking at Pornhub and all that, it kind of hurt his heart because she was looking at stuff that he could never be, like guys changing light bulbs and stuff like that, or reaching up on high shelves and things like that. And it's that kind of, self-deprecating humor, because he knows his faults. He's on his second marriage and everything. He's got a mixed marriage with mixed kids, and he makes fun and posts jokes at all of it. So, I mean, to call it wash, rinse, repeat kind of humor is really kind of a cop-out. I think people are going into it not wanting to like Kevin Hart, especially with all of the past drama he's had. They might not like how he handles his relationships or what he said on the side. So they go in with the comedy special thinking negative thoughts already. But if you actually listen and just open your mind a little bit, I think those who don't, said all of these negative, harsh, over the top things about Kevin Hart's humor, I mean, I think you need to give it another chance, because there's very few comedians that stray from what works. I mean, even Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, even, Dave Chappelle, these kind of comedians, they know what works. They know what their audience is expecting out of them, but a lot of people, I think another thing I've heard about Kevin Hart, they were saying how he laughs at his own jokes too much. And I don't find anything wrong with that at all, because it seems like genuine humor to me. It seems like he's trying to tell a joke that he found to be so funny, that he's having a hard time. And you got to think how many times he's probably practiced this joke, how many times he's told it, and he still finds it funny to the point where he can't stop himself from laughing at it himself. And I think that's kind of pure, genuine humor right there. So I think a lot of people have got a skewed view, or maybe got an already preconceived notion of whether they think Kevin Hart's funny or not, without even listening to the comedy special, or, going in with the arms crossed, like, that wasn't funny, that wasn't funny, that was... And that's not how you're supposed to go into it with a comedy show. So I think if you haven't seen Kevin Hart's new Irresponsible stand-up on Netflix, I think you really need to check it out, because and if you have seen it and didn't like it, just back up and open your mind a little bit. Don't think about any of the other Kevin Hart controversies that have been going on, or what anybody else have told you about the comedy stuff. Go in and try to listen to the jokes of and listen to how he's trying to describe himself to you in a comedic way. All of the jokes that he tells usually center around him poking fun at himself anyway. Even when he starts poking out fun at somebody else, somehow the joke always ends up coming back around to him and being about him and poking fun at himself, to let people know, I don't take myself too seriously. I know I have faults. I've messed up in relationships. I've messed up in family, blah, 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 that thing. But I'm human enough to be able to make jokes about it and be man enough to admit my own faults. That's the way I looked at it. And it's kind of therapeutic as well, just being like a radio DJ. Sometimes when I have problems in my personal life, without getting too much into detail, it's kind of cathartic to get on the microphone and be able to talk to people and talk to the viewers, talk to you guys, get your opinion about things and everything. And I think that's kind of what Kevin Hart does. The things that he's going through his life, he tries to make jokes about them in order to be able to deal with them himself, and mostly his own fault. So if you haven't seen Irresponsible, the new Kevin Hart stand-up special, I really think you need to check it out. Even if you've never seen any of his other stand-up specials, just listen to what he's talking about. If you have seen it before, you say you didn't like it, give it one more go. Just go into it with an open mind. Don't try to compare it to Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor or Dave Chappelle. He's his own comedian. Let Kevin Hart be his own comedian. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button below. Let me know what you think. Your comments below. Be sure to tune in for the next video. It's your boy Nino, 1061 Kiss FM.